Hey, what's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome back to Mgtv. Welcome to Let's Talk the Real podcast. Listen, apologies for the delay, man. I had a lot of technical difficulties. You feel me? So, Alicia is there cussing me backstage. That's why I'm laughing. She's outside and she's got better technical equipment than I do. I'm here with the studio equipment. I'm still lagging, but
I told him, I said, just go outside.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we're here, we're live. Today we're gonna talk, and we're waiting for Halftime says here, are you in the Big Brother chair? Listen, call it that. A lot of people used to say that I look like I can't even remember what his name is from Big Brother, but I used to look like someone from Big Brother. I used to get that comment all the time. But yeah, we're live, man. We're live. Big up the people in the chat, Wacky in the building. Yo. Bath time as always. Samantha, big up as always.
I think chat is gonna really get a kick out of this one. You heard?
Yeah, it's a spicy conversation today, man.
Yes, it is.
Big up L. as well. Big up. Demon wins as well. Big up. Yo, come on. What's good, man? What's good, people? Gifted chick in the building as normal.
Come
on, man. Yeah, she's outside, man, but she's trying to hide now.
Yeah. I was outside. I am outside. But this is like a time on a podcast. It's different. Like.
Yeah. It's different vibes right now, man. Different vibes.
We'll sit in my little lawn chair.
Magpies have started already. He says, I heard that women don't know what they want. They say they want kind men, but want men who don't care about them. Not lying, but they aren't sure. Interesting.
Oof. So, I mean, if that's how we're going to start off, because I was going a little bit in a different direction, but Magpies took it straight to the, we don't know what we want. Oof.
Yeah, Gifted chick saying Magpies on our heads early, fam.
Yeah, no, he really is. Does anybody have a reply for that? Like,
I'm gonna let you talk, innit? I'm gonna let you talk. We're waiting for 1-2 more people as well, so let's get it started anyway, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got a lot to talk about now.
I'm pretty curious what some of the people in the chat have to say to that, because like I said, we're gonna take this conversation a few different places, like we do every other conversation, right? As usual. This show and what you guys get is insight and perspective, different views, right? So,
yeah,
with the whole female thing, I'm not gonna say that what he's saying is not true, right? Because I think we've all experienced being led on, or like the new term that they call it, being gaslit. You know what I mean? And people kind of feed into those emotions, and they lie to you about like what it is that they want, type of deal. We've all kind of been there, so. I mean, that's definitely not a non-factor, Mag.
Interesting.
Is chat saying anything? What they gotta say?
Rocky's saying that Mag's not lying.
Like,
Demon's saying facts, he's not. So,
shit.
Big up Sashi.
Big Sashi in the house.
Says name of the title should be Who Lies More, men, women, or Ted Hug?
Yeah.
That's related to football. Listen, man, a lot of managers lie as well, so we've got receipts out there, so I don't even want to go in that conversation, but
I mean, we could take it there, you know.
Listen, so let me start off anyway. Cool. Who lies more? Let's just answer the question. Who, in your opinion, who do you think lies more, men or women?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, I think women lie more, but men get caught lying more. I think women are just better liars. So, before I continue, so I asked 2 different perspectives in the house, right? And the one that was my favorite was, they said the difference between men and women is that women lie for the 5 minutes. Men lie for the 5 minutes, and women lie for the decade. So, the man gets caught faster because he's not thinking of maintaining, you know what I mean? He's just lying to get out of it in the moment. Women lie to pretty much cover the shit up for like life. So there, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Let me go through the comments and I'm gonna say my response to that. Can't leave the people out, man. Footy Fanatics, my guy O's. Shout out to my brother Ryan. Are you heard? He says, you heard? I can't even say it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Big up
You
my guy,
heard?
man. Um L. Crazy says, to be honest, I've experienced women going after men who didn't give them no attention back, but didn't go for the ones who gave them the same energy.
Same energy
Yeah,
back.
we
Ooh.
spoke about that in another podcast, but I guess that's in response to what Magpie said.
Yeah.
Sashi says women know what they want, but settle hoping there's change or hoping they can pour into someone who may not know what to do with what is being
Damn, that's
given.
tough.
Interesting.
Do you see these
Um,
responses?
yeah. Women lie more. We would all admit to that. Men look like they lie more because they don't know how to lie. Wow. I'm getting a lot of responses that I wasn't expecting still. I think they
I think
both
they
lie
both lie
equally.
equally.
Women just a bit more subtle with it. Women sneaky with the line and men slip the fuck up with it.
Yeah.
Walkie said he was going to say that. Oscar Wilde said lies are the story of who you want to be and aren't always a bad thing. True. I know men lie, but women are creative with their lies.
Yeah.
So actually saying facts to what L. said earlier. Klopp's hamstring. A man would lie and tell you he was at the barber. A woman would lie and tell you the child is yours, which is worse.
Okay.
Mic drop. Boof.
Okay. So
That's crazy.
that's a perspective that when I first came out of the room, you get what I'm saying? Like I was
Yeah,
really thinking, and that's where I was at with it. I was just like, yo, like men will
yeah,
lie to you about shit or like cheating and stuff like that. You feel me? But like if a man has
yeah,
another kid type shit, like you know he has a kid. You know what I mean? He's gonna eventually
yeah.
slip up. But like women, yo, you'll never know that baby ain't yours. Like you'll never know. Your whole family be
That's
sitting there being
crazy. That's
like it's true
crazy.
though. It's the truth though.
Facts. Klopp's hamstring saying facts. No words, bro. And that's how scary. We're gonna get into it anyway. Let me just run through the comments. We're gonna get into a lot of these comments, and I'm gonna give my responses. So we said the mic drop on already. Women say they want a great guy, but when they get a great guy, a loyal, supportive guy who's all about them, and he shows them, the woman claims to say, "Hey, hold on, my reading's off today." Women say they want a great guy, but when they get a great guy, a loyal, supportive, who's all about them, and he shows them, the woman claims and says he's too nice. So what do you want? Okay, I'm gonna mark this one for later. We're gonna come back to that.
We'll talk about the good
Um,
guy, bad guy.
yeah. So Magpies here says women are the best manipulators.
I agree.
Um, all right, giving the social norms that make women lie more better. Is it because boys are fighting with sticks as kids traditionally, girls are doing it with words or what? All right, cool. Klopp's hamstring saying I lived that. Listen, I'm liking the way the direction of the comments goes because I agree with that. I feel like it's more of a thing where either a guy can, both genders can get caught out, in my opinion. But I just feel like females act innocent, but then they lie on the slide. That's what I think, personally think. I think that, like someone said earlier, they're better at manipulating it and they're better at covering it up. So because men get caught for lying more, we kind of gain that reputation that, okay, yeah, men must lie more. But realistically, it's just that the females are doing it better. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's tough for a man's ego.
Yeah. It is what it is, though, isn't it? I guess. It
But
is what it is.
I don't know. I'm kind of standing with Sashi too though on the whole like I think both lie equally,
Okay, go
So
on.
it's
Talk
kind of
to them.
like like women are master manipulators and stuff like that, right? So they pass,
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna go into the generational stuff. So they pass
Yeah.
that down into their families and stuff like that. Their men, you get what I'm saying? And that generation
Yeah.
of men grows up with that characteristic of
And wait,
manipulation, of
listen, sorry,
abuse.
pause right there. You lot like the video. Let me get that in quickly. Alyssa's about to spit some facts right now. So make sure you're liking the video. Trust me. But yeah, go on, Alyssa. Sorry.
No, you're good. So you gotta think for every woman who's a manipulator, right? And that bore a son, you get what I'm saying? Like that child grew up with those same characteristics, and as a man, like that's what kind of leads to like the domestic abuse and the controllingness and like the lack of insecurity and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on some level the whole like both lie just as equally, because you know that's kind of what it is. Everything that they're saying about women and men and like the love stuff is true, but if you flip it around, think
Mm-hmm.
about how many men have money and control and nice cars, and the one thing that they can't secure is a good woman. Why? Because they never learned how to tell the truth or live in their authenticity. It was all masked and emotions and a whole bunch of just shit behind closed doors. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like people kind of lie depending on the circumstance of like how they feel about
Circumstantial.
themselves. Because
Okay.
like you
Okay. Yeah.
only lie, you gotta see it as, I think, the whoever is more insecure. Like again, I don't do the gender role thing, but I do enjoy seeing the difference in the opinions for the gender roles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people as people naturally, if you're on the defense and you feel that there's something you got to protect yourself from, then your first reaction is going to be to lie, even if you know the truth. If you're nervous, depending on your state of mind and how like your body feels towards the situation, is gonna kind of depend on, like, that's what's gonna give your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
you know
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. And also, as you said, that's very circumstantial. So,
right.
like, obviously, that's what I want to do later on in the show. I want to get into more of the circumstances. But obviously, if we have to look at it on surface level, you know, um, what's the name said it's even. Who said it's equal again?
Sashi, I think it was.
Sasha, yeah, Sashi said it's even. But then again, so are you saying that because of Sashi now saying it's even, that's kind of changed your perspective? Because at the start you said you think women lie more.
I
So
think it's
it's
a
yeah,
I think it's a perspective, Rhino, and that's what we do. We
okay,
speak perspectives. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the bottom line is, like I said, I think women are better liars. I think they are the masterminds. I think they have learned to be humbled by society, so they move differently. And a quiet woman is a dangerous woman. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So, a woman with a plan, and women usually do have a plan. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I definitely think that women just lie more. I think men just are like what the comment was. Women lie to cover their ass. Like when women lie, it has to be for a reason. Like they're not lying to you about little shit like going to the barber, which is what your boy said. Like men will lie about going to the barber. She's lying about whose kid it is. So it goes all the way back to that. You understand what I'm saying? Like
But that's
men,
worse though.
you
Women
know,
are lying about bigger things. That's bad.
yeah, well, well,
That's very bad. That's very bad. That's crazy to
okay.
me. That's
And that's
crazy.
why it's worse on women. But I will say this: it's just as bad to lie about the little stuff, which is why it comes full back
Oh
circle
no,
to
no,
it being
no, no,
even.
no, no. We
It
are
comes
not
back
doing that
full
today.
circle, Rhino. It does. It comes back full circle to
We
being
are not
even.
doing this today. No.
Come
Are
on, so
you
you're not
telling
hearing me?
me? Wait, I listen. Okay, cool. Let me take what you're saying and then let me kind of
Go for
try and
it.
match it up with my perspective and let's see if I
Come
can meet
on.
you in the middle somewhere. Yeah, cool. So, so a woman lying about whose kid it is just as bad as a man lying that he went to the barbers but he didn't go to the barber shop. Is that what you're telling me? I just want you to kind of outline it how you're saying it so I can
Okay.
understand it and I don't misquote you. You feel me?
Okay. What I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
the intention of lying about little
Mm-hmm.
things, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
petty. You get what I'm saying? Like if you
Mm-hmm,
can lie
mm-hmm,
about little things, when presented with an opportunity to lie about something bigger, if you had the chance, you get what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
but whatever. Listen, the point. No, straight to the point. Straight to the point. It's just bad to lie about the little stuff, because like for what? Like there's no reason. That means that you're just a compulsive liar, and that's a condition. You feel me? Like it's different when you're constantly lying about little shit.
Okay,
Then
so let's add. So what about moral compass then? What about moral compass? Could I say that maybe if a guy is gonna lie about pettier things, he has a better moral compass than a female does? Then
that's interesting.
it's very interesting. I'm waiting for an answer. I want to know what you're saying because
No,
I because do you know what it is? Yeah, I just find it very interesting. If it was to flip it the other way around, and we said females lie about pettier things, but guys lie about the deep stuff, I feel like we'll get roasted all over the online. So I feel like, go on.
You know what it is that emotionally, right? Women are
Yeah.
invested and men aren't.
Yeah.
So when men go ahead and they cheat and they have kids with other people, they might feel a little bit of shame, they might feel bad or whatever, but as long as their families are minding their business and the kids are good and the baby mothers, what you get what I'm saying? Like, the girlfriend, whoever the person that got cheated on, has to make the decision whether they're gonna stay or not, type of deal in that situation. You get what I'm saying? Because at that point, like, men don't lie about stuff like that, but it's because of lack of emotion. I think that women lie more because they live in their emotions. So it's that fear of abandonment, and that's fear of like fucking up and like, oh my god, now this person's gonna leave me.
So ain't that worse? Ain't that worse though?
It really is. But then, like, think about the man who just got the other girl pregnant and he's with his girl, and like, you get what I'm saying? Like, now it's like kind of like she's in a position to make a decision whether she stays with him or not. Like, and he's just like, well, I can't do nothing about it. You know, like.
I hear that. To me, this sounds like justifications, to be honest.
I just feel like men are less emotional, so they don't suffer from that detachment. Like, men aren't in their feelings about a woman walking out on them, unless if like that woman and him are really, really like, they have some like deep ass history and it's not like a trauma bond or something like that. But realistically, men are very like on to the next type of guys, unless if you are a nice guy. But 9 out of 10 times men do bounce back a little bit better.
All right, cool. So give me an example of a situation in a relationship where the man would lie and the woman wouldn't, and then the other way around. Or actually, give me two situations. Give me a situation in a relationship where the man will lie, and give me a situation in a relationship where a woman will lie, based on your theory, on your context.
Men would lie about money, where their money is going and their time is being spent, gambling, addictions, side habits, those type of things. They'll tell you, you're bringing home this, and if they're head of household, they'll definitely lie about money. You get what I'm saying? And responsibility. You feel me? Women, I would say women, like I said, I feel like women lie on a more emotional level. So if it benefits them in a positive way, or if it's a scapegoat type of deal, and they can work it out in their head and make it what it is they need it to make to be able to like get through whatever it is they're going through, then they'll lie. But I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
All right, cool. So you're basically saying to me that, so if a guy was to lie, because he's embarrassed about something, doesn't that show that it's more about him protecting himself from being hurt? And that doesn't affect the female. That doesn't hurt the female. That's more of him protecting himself. Whereas a woman lying, she's protecting herself. That's gonna. A woman wouldn't. Oh my gosh, man.
Listen. So I was going to take a second to fix yourself.
Yeah, nah, go on. No, I'm cool. I'm live with it, man. Listen, all I'm saying, is that the reason why I think that's mad is because, and look, the fact my lighting fell, that shows how strong what I'm about to say is. There's a gust of wind coming, so you lot best be ready for this. Yeah? If a female is lying about her situation that protects her, but her lie will cause hurt to the male if you knew, that's worse than a guy lying just to protect himself solely. Because I think of it like this. Cool, he wants to lie about a gambling addiction, or he wants to lie about, he's got more money than he has or whatever. Fair enough. Cool. I can understand why you might say there's no point of lying about that. We're in a relationship, be honest. But therefore, I think it's the same thing. If it's going to be a deeper topic and you're going to lie about something that's so like heavy, and you know that telling this lie protects a guy from being hurt, but realistically he should know what he needs to know, that's evil. I'm not even going to say that's bad. That's evil.
It is evil. It is evil.
It's evil. It's scary.
there's no justifying it. You get what I'm saying? If we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
two
yeah.
lies, you know what I mean? That's pretty much how I feel. Like, like I
But
said,
I get
and
it
I
though. I
think
get
you're
what you're
agreeing.
saying though. The
I think
emotional
we
thing is
agree.
mad still. Females are more
Right.
deep with it and more invested and deep thinking about
Which is
that.
why it makes it
Yeah.
evil, because feelings are involved. You get
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, we got Jamila in the building. We're just waiting for her. I'm having a mare today, man. I
You
swear
know
to
Jamila's
you.
gonna come in here and have 1,000 stories on lies
She's
versus
like, oh,
women lies.
when I went to my cousin's thing,
Yeah.
she's always got live examples
No,
still.
this is definitely her podcast right now, because I know she got some stories for us. She's gonna hit us with the for example.
For example. But yeah, no, what you're saying with I generally agree anyway, still to be, because at the end of the day, lying is bad. Let's be real.
Yes,
Whether
let's talk
you're
about that.
whether you are a man or woman, lying is bad. And obviously, the aim of the podcast is for us to always eventually come to some mutual grounding and try and come to a resolution of how we can do better as individuals. You feel me? But
Right.
I'm gonna wait for Jamila's connection to come through, and then we can carry on in opposed to why lying's bad. But then let me just add another part to it. Let's talk about. So, are you telling me right now that you guys have no moral compass? Basically, you don't have you're more emotional, you're deeper with it, but you've got no moral compass.
Nah, that stuff I really just bring it back
Yo.
to. That stuff I really just bring it back to. It depends on the person. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people are gonna be real, and some people aren't gonna be so real.
Yeah. So it could be down to the individual as well, whether you're a man or a woman. But do you think there's any traits that male follow more? Like, for example, people might want to say that men always get caught cheating all the time. So when it comes to like cheating and things, men are generally more likely to be liars about it. Or are we going to say that women cheat too? They're just smarter at cheating. Like, when it comes to like a topic, like for example, cheating, where does your mind go with it?
Exactly what you said. Women are just smarter.
Okay.
I think that's what
Okay.
the imbalance is right there. What you said, everything that you said is exactly what it is, because it is like, there she go.
Yeah, Bath Time here says I'm 100% of the opinion that men lie to themselves more. And yeah, I would think that because we are people that kind of, let me put her on mute for a sec, because I think she's got some crazy feedback. We are people that will tell a lie more out of embarrassment or for something that's a bit personal to us. And I wouldn't even say a lie. It probably is like a little white lie, a certain number, you might add a number to it, you might take a number for it as well. You feel me? Or when it comes to like you said, an addiction or something that's just generally embarrassing or something that you feel like, rah, this person doesn't need to know that. I don't want to share that with them. So it comes to a point where we can say, what has to be said? Aren't some things allowed to be denied? You know what I'm saying?
So, like,
And
are you allowed to keep some stuff to yourself? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So,
But
like,
I think
you don't ask,
you're
I don't
gone.
tell type of deal.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
ask.
what I'm thinking.
You don't ask, I don't tell. Is like a very, very
Fine line.
fine, very fine line.
Yeah. It's true.
Like
it's true.
Lying is bad. At the end of the day, guys, like,
Lying's bad in general.
there's no need to lie. And on top of not having to lie, for real, I mean, Rhino, I hear you about the privacy thing, but like, if this is somebody you gonna be with, like, I'm not saying everybody should have that access to you, you feel me? But like, shouldn't you have to like kind of question yourself a little bit too, like why you feel not comfortable sharing those things with someone you said you want to be with?
I find that very interesting, because if we should question the honesty, whether we want with what we share with someone that we want to be with, I think it's crazy to just lie to a guy and tell him the baby's his and it's not. That's
I
even
agree with
worse.
that
That's
though. I didn't say that's
crazy.
right.
That's crazy.
I
So,
said women get away with it. I didn't say it was the right thing. Absolutely. First of
okay,
all, yeah,
yeah. It's just
yeah.
that I didn't hear you question that narrative a lot.
Oh
Like,
nah,
you know
listen,
what I'm
listen,
saying?
listen. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. Listen. When it comes to kids, your legacy is the most important thing that you have, and that's
Mm,
something that's very intimate, especially having a child with somebody. Like I get it, people have kids all the time, but like when you're really with someone and like you know what I mean, like that shit is devastating if they just go after 10 years and you find out that it's not your blood. Like you love the kid the same, but like you get what I'm saying. So on a
mm,
moral, like when you were talking about like moral stuff, like morally, like because family means so much like to me as a person, so I'm a little biased. Not everybody
mm.
has that same vision, but like that would make like that's wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like that is
Yeah, it's
absolutely wrong. There's
crazy.
nothing you can justify about lying because that's just wrong.
That's crazy. Trust me. Big up Staffy, my guy. Make sure you subscribe to his channel if you watch football. And he does a few other bits and pieces, I'm sure he does. He's from he's got y'all accent as well. So yeah, big up.
Yeah,
You guys might you guys might want to look in. Women definitely cheat too, men just get sloppy. Funny enough, what she said means two things in UK as well. But if you know, you know. Actually, I think it's everywhere. Actually, it might not just be UK, but yeah, that's interesting. That's funny. Women definitely smart with it. Mr. T says, "Not everyone has got a moral compass. They're just okay with moving it." Yeah, that's very important. That's true. That's true.
yeah.
And obviously to come in defense of the female situation where women are more emotional, women might tell a deeper lie. I can see circumstances as to why, because sometimes you might not want to hurt the other person, and sometimes it's just you protecting the other person from something you think that's going to hurt them.
Right.
Obviously, someone should be allowed to kind of decide how hurt they are by themselves without anyone kind of policing it.
I
But
mean, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Gifted stuff is universal, yeah. USA Tech says men are more emotional than women. So what I was saying is that sometimes you can understand that it's coming from the right place in a sense, but if you look at it overall in full context, it's not.
It's still messed up.
So, yeah, it's messed up. So as much as you're saying, oh man, like, maybe what give me an example. Would the woman lied? Forget the baby one, because that's kind of very drastic. Let's say, for example, lying about her feelings, women faking it during sex, things like that. Are you talking about things like that? Emotional stuff.
Faking it in sex, that's like an ego kill.
That's crazy. Manipulation is not even enough.
Imagine, like, at what expense do you fake sex? Because like I need to know. Like
that's crazy. It's
like,
crazy.
For that you just don't do it.
And that one, I hear a lot of females do that more than people think. So that's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. So when we're talking about these kind of things, I just want to kind of understand, like, why. Like, so when we kind of break it down, a female will want to lie about something like that because she's trying to, protect a guy's feelings. I just realized my mic is so loud as well.
No, you sound good over here.
Oh, is it? It feels like it's clipping though. Is it very loud? Or is it calm? Because I like to kind of have it at a certain volume. But yeah, is what it is. But yeah, I just feel like Jamila's in the background as well. Let's see if she's ready. I just feel like everyone said my mic's
Hey
good. Cool.
guys.
Hello.
Hey Jamila, what's good, man?
Hey, sorry I'm late. I didn't even realize the time, guys. The only time flies so quick.
No, you're good.
No, guys, you said something. You said something that a while ago. Yeah, why would girls fake it? Yeah, it's people don't get it. Guys, you're not gonna want to break a man's ego. Like he feels like he's putting in the work. How can I now just be like, oh, do you know what? Like you got to make it sound like so he feels like he's Because I've seen man sweating, and I'm thinking, what are you sweating about? Get it? Obviously, I've got to make it sound a bit dramatic, like, do you know what I mean? So I've got to give you looking like you something for you to sweat for. Because certain man feel like they're putting in so much work, and you're sitting here thinking, this is proper dead. But obviously, he's got ego, like, yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? You can't now knock his ego, like, you just gotta just go along with it, like, do the most. So he feels like he actually put in work.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, like, how much do you like to have? Like, how much do you have to like the guy to not want to hurt his ego over not just like telling him like, "Hey, move to the left a little bit."
No, do you know what it is? Because no, one time, this is the one, like, bro, I had this experience and I had to tell they were like, Jamila, you have to act like you like it. So obviously, because you know, girls, we all go back and talk, regardless of what anyone says,
Right.
girls come back and talk. Like, I can go in the group chat, my friend will be like, look, dick sizes, when people say girls don't do it, they do. Like, they do. Like, we literally do, like, they do the dick size, does he have money? All these questions we ask in group chats. Like, let's not lie. So obviously, they were like, Jams, you gotta make it like you enjoy it because you're gonna feel away. So you gotta start making mad noises. He feels like, because you like the person, you don't wanna make them feel like you're not enjoying what they're doing.
Right.
Like, it's not their fault they can't sex. Like, do you know what I mean?
Then why why do we stay together type shit? Like, if we not having
Well,
good
because
sex.
it's not about, I feel like relationships are not just about sex.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that draws us in, and that obviously makes us be able to obviously have more of attachment. But I feel like if you have a relationship with someone, yeah, and like you're very close to that person, you're not gonna want to hurt them. So telling them that they can't sex is wild. Like,
yeah, but you don't.
literally.
But you deserve that. Like, you deserve that performance. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
I was about to say something,
make
but I
them
forgot.
better?
Oh my god, I was about to say something, but I forgot we were alive. Yeah. No, I was about to say we could get elsewhere, but I was joking. I was joking. I was joking. That was a joke. But no, obviously, for me, I just wouldn't want to make you feel like upset you, because some boys get proper like proper like in their feelings, like.
Right. I get it.
So I'm just trying to keep the whole like it okay in it. Like, you can't sex, but you don't know you can't sex. So let me let you feel like you can. Do you know what I mean? But trust me, back in the day, there used to be the deadest girl and she thought she could dress. You're telling her, yeah, you look so nice, because you don't want to knock her confidence, because she thinks she looks something in the synthetic ponytail. Do you get it? So you're not gonna knock her confidence.
I get
you
that.
guys are better people than me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've got a different theory to that. By the way, Jamil, if you can, put a picture up as well, CK as well, so that the viewers can tell the difference.
Yeah. Let me put my picture up. I don't know where
on camera. Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
We gotta move him up now. We gotta move him up. Unless Alyssa's trying to come on camera. Hey, don't see. Come back. Yeah.
Imagine. You want me to FaceTime?
Listen, no. Sorry, I got to put a picture. I got funny on him looking bummy. I can't be doing this right now.
Any sort of picture, or just anything. It could be a picture of a river.
Yeah, my profile like that. You know it's because mine's logged out. That's why.
All right, cool. My voice should be better now. People, let me know in the chat, guys, if my voice is better now. Yeah. No, what you're saying is facts, man. 100%. I get what you're saying in terms of not knocking somebody's confidence and whatever. But I feel like it's better to kind of ease them to being better rather than just completely just fake it, because it just helps that person be better as well. You feel me? And yeah, same way in my profession, when it comes to me giving someone my opinion on music, I just have to be dead honest. Whether you're a man, woman, whether you're very experienced, not experienced, whether you're sensitive or not, I just have to give it to you as it is. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, that's just how it is for me. I'm gonna go through some comments quickly. Jamila's popped up for a second. Bath Time says, Rhino, please get her to make those mad noises. Listen, that one will have to be under membership. That's under membership.
That's under membership.
After hours. Yeah, when my membership starts, probably gonna do it $3.99 after hours. Listen, after hours.
Hey, trust me.
Like, and imagining she's doing an an impression of David Attenborough talking about penguins. Bath time, if you lot understand his sense of humor, yeah, you lot will trust me. It's crazy. USA Texas demonetization coming.
Nah, there's no way.
Nah, we're keeping it, you know, PG for me.
Yeah, PG.
But CK, what are you saying, man? We got you on camera, so that's why we have to put it. I like to put cameras at the top, you feel me, so that viewers, I just think psychologically.
Would you want your girl to lie to you?
Yeah, go on, CK.
Like, I'm curious, like, would you want your girl to lie to you that you're bad and better? Would you want her to, like, kind of, like, you know, help you out a little?
Do you know what it is?
Like, how would you feel if she was faking it for real?
I would know. Like, wait, let's be realistic. Like, for a man, listen, yeah, you've lived on this earth for as long as you've lived on this earth, yeah. Let's be realistic, yeah. For you to not know, yeah, how a woman sounds, yeah, if she actually doing something or not, or how she it's not making any sense, bro. Like, bro, that's almost 22, bro. I'll be realistic, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say a lot because this is still the public eye, yeah, bro. But it's
absolutely.
Like, bro, for the guys, you know, yeah, like, bro, come on, you don't really need you don't need someone to tell you. You don't even need a gal to tell you whether you're doing something or not. You can tell from the way.
Okay, but CK, there, let me kind of dissect what you're saying. So, what if you think you know something but you don't?
Boy,
ignorance is bliss, isn't it? So, like,
you know what it is for me. Alright, cool. Put it this way, yeah. I'm gonna be so honest with life, innit? Anything that's got to do with let's put it this way, political stuff, like all that, for all this fucking, how can I put it? Most of the debates and shit, like, why do you think I don't really get involved in certain debates there? If I don't know about it, if I'm not gonna jump in it, you get it, but I can only talk about certain things I know about. So when it comes to things I don't know about, I'm not even gonna try and open my mouth. I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna sit there and say, you know what? You're right. I'm not the kind of person to get up, because you know what it is. One thing I've learned from life, and you remember when I was younger, bro, I used to get up and say, oh, this, that, and the other. Yeah, when I didn't know shit, bro. More time, I just got up and humbled myself. You know what it is? I played dumb to lie. You can tell me something. I will wait for someone else to come and confirm it before I even get up and try and even go forward and say, I think it's a fact. I'm just that kind of person. It's like, bro, you can't be the know-it-all person.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
No, so but I agree with him.
I'm not gonna get up and say I know it all, but I can only talk about what I know.
See, what I like about what he said, Rhino, right, was he say, ultimately what he said is, if you're a man and you're having intercourse with a woman, then you should be able to pay attention to the signs. It's not that hard. Yeah, all grew up watching certain stuff. You know what love looks like.
Yeah.
You know what sex looks like. You know what it's supposed to look like. So, like, take some accountability and pay attention to what you're doing. It's not that hard.
Yep. There you go. 100%. So, CK, because you're part of the younger generation, we're gonna rewind it back to another thing we was talking about. So, who do you think generally lies more? And let's kind of adjust it to your generation age group. Do you feel like men, or out of males and females? Oh, he's gone. Just as I was putting him on the hot seat.
He'll probably come back.
You feel me? He'll probably come back as well. Okay, this one's for you, Alyssa.
What's up?
I'm sorry, Alyssa. Oh, you got something to say? Go on.
No. I'm waiting on you.
Bath Time says, what's the best lie you've ever told?
The best lie I ever told. Oh my God.
And he also says here is playing dumb lying as well. We can answer those two questions while we wait for.
Yeah, that's the one that I was reading.
You want to go with that one first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So playing dumb is playing dumb, yes, in a sense is lying. It just depends on what you're lying about. Like, if you know somebody's trying to play you, right? And like, it's the smart, life is a game of chess. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to know when to move and when not to move. And that doesn't really come down to, that's being strategic. Playing dumb is strategic.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, there you go. All right, I'm going to start those questions. We'll go back to it. CK, yeah. Can you hear me loud? Are you good, yeah? You're on mute, bro. I think.
Yeah, my thing lagged up. Lagged up.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, this seems to be nuts, bro.
Can you hear me though? Yeah.
Alright, go on. Is he playing? Is playing up? Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, cool. So, based on your age group, who do you think lies better out of men and women?
Women. No, hands down. No cap. Bro, you got Gelly on YouTube screaming it out, bro. Hey, listen, hold on, let me open the front door. Go on, start.
Okay, and why though? Why is he going to do something? Because sometimes it could be generations. I feel like maybe as you get older, perspective and things change. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're young and you're petty, and you know what I'm saying, you don't really haven't gone through much of life. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. The stuff I lied about or did when I was younger, that kind of all shapes us into the humans that we kind of become, you know what I mean, and our characteristics, whether we grow out of that or whether, deeply rooted issues make us, intensify those traits a little bit more than the moral compass, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts. Magpies, I'm going to start your question. We're going to go through it at the end. Yeah, don't worry. CK. Yeah, cool. This is what we'll go into this after. So CK, so you said that in your age group, women lie more, yeah?
Yep.
So we're talking around early 20s, yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think they lie more? And yeah, take us into the detail.
Bro, like, see, back in the day, yeah. My phone is actually gonna do not disturb because what the fuck, bro? Like, what is this, bro? Stop calling my phone, bro.
We lost him.
CK is having a mare over there still. All right, listen, let's go back to what you were saying anyway. Till he sorts out his.
What do you think, though, Rhino? You think?
I think, yeah, definitely, man. It's manipulative. It's calculated. It's all part of it. Whether you know what I mean. If you're doing it humbly, then maybe I can look at it and say, okay, cool. Like, for example, you're doing it in a way to kind of help someone boost their ego, kind of thing, in a positive way. Like, let's say, you're doing a quiz and you just act like you don't know the answer. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously the person now you give that person the upper hand in that context, isn't it? Like, when you just say something to kind of let someone win or boost their ego a bit. But I feel like if you're playing dumb when it comes to like someone asking you something direct, like, did you steal the money? And you're acting like, oh, what money? That's crazy to me.
No,
it's
crazy.
all part of, you know what I mean? Or whether it's, did you cheat? Well, I saw you kiss the girl, you feel me? Like those kind of situations, you feel me?
And that's what I was going to say to you. I'm glad that you brought that up, Reno, because literally I was going to say that, like, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. But
no, it's happening, man. Today's a mad Sunday, man. It's happening. Trust me, this weekend, it seems like a crazy weekend, man. But CK, yeah, go on. Well, let Alyssa finish and then we'll go back to you, CK, anyway.
If you're confronted, that's the bottom line. If you're confronted with it, right, then yes, playing dumb is lying. Absolutely, because you're being confronted. At that point, the question is not about you playing dumb. It's about you being confronted and you not answering the question at hand. You understand what I'm saying? But on another level, like what we talked about and what we announced, it was just on a manipulation level and all of that other stuff, or being strategic. Like there's some situations where you have to be smart for your survival.
Yeah. Facts. 100%, man. I can't even say that any better. CK, you with us now? Yeah, you back?
Oh man, just got very calling off my phone a long time, bro. This guy's so bad. Yeah. So they go on.
So yeah, I just wanted you to finish off if we can get you to successfully say it without your connection and your technical equipment let you down.
Yeah. Difficulties and stuff like that. Sorry about that, everybody on YouTube and that you get. We live. Rah. Hey, listen, yeah, cool. Basically, yeah, see what I noticed, yeah, from school days to now. back in the day, women never used to lie as much. Like you used to be able to do certain things with women. They can say like cool stuff. I'm doing this, or raw. This is happening, and this person's coming over. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. It's your choice whether to come over or not. It's like nowadays, girls they're starting to do what the men was doing. You get like how the men was back in the day. Yeah, men used to be the top liars, bro. I'll be honest. I'm a guy myself, so I'm news. You get. Bro, nowadays women are becoming liars, bro. You got women online screaming, saying they're liars. Fam, the other day, yeah, we was in the fucking, what was it? It was like a drink up, yeah. You must ask some girl a question and like, yeah. She's like, how often do you cheat, yeah, man? She was like, oh, cheat on him often. But we was like, you cheat on him? She was like, yeah. I was like, we asked her the question, does he know that you're cheating? And she said, blatantly. So it's like, fam, I don't know. We look at life. Everyone knows me already, innit? I look at life in a mad way. Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep to myself. These sex is that people is weird. The world is becoming weirder and weirder every single day. Man can't walk down the street, yeah, without someone saying something weird to man, yeah. Or a girl can't walk down the street without a guy coming at her in a funny. Like, it's just the world is becoming creepy, bro. I just don't like it. So when it comes to women and life, I mean.
Yeah, your connection's playing. So I'm gonna break it down for bath time. So basically, bath time. What CK is basically saying is that in his generation, like a woman will just lie, even if like sometimes she's caught red-handed, kind of thing. But then what's very interesting is that CK has kind of added a context into his generation, and maybe a lot of generations, the pressure of social media and the society now. That's another reason why people lie a lot as well, just to look cool and just to fit in. So I find that very interesting that you kind of said that you can be walking down the street and someone has something to say. You could just do something. You could be doing something in the comfort of your own home, and some people always have things to say. So it's very interesting, and I feel like we can break that down a bit more. Like the way social media, not even social media, the way the society is nowadays, it's like everyone wants you to be a certain way, and as soon as you go off tangent a little bit, you get criticized the most, and that adds to pressure. So some people might not necessarily be liars, but they are kind of pressured into just trying to fit in. Obviously, my advice would be just do what you got to do. At the end of the day, if you're going to shine, you're going to shine, innit? I'm not doing this podcast to please anybody, in a sense 100%. Where to pretend or whatever. This is me. If you like me, you like me. If you like what I say, rock with me, innit? If you disagree with me, write a comment and let's debate about it. If you don't like me, make sure you like the video before you press exit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we're cool. It's all good vibes, innit? Like I want to be myself so that you can just take it from me, and you can like my subscribers are subscribing for me. You see Alyssa keeping it real, CK keeping it real. When you come into these kind of spaces, it's about being authentic, and we're not playing it up to impress people. But I understand why in society people are pressured. People are not thick-skinned. People are not. They're very. This society has made us very fragile as well. Just the way we protect so many things compared to back in the days, it's changed. So, yeah, go on. Oh, Jamila's back as well.
Okay, what's it going on? Oh yeah, so I look at your
man, I look like one auntie, but go on.
Yeah, Jamila's come on camera as well, so we gotta move it. Yeah,
basically, I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah, you go first and then let Jamila carry on.
Nowadays, yeah, I was gonna say, nowadays, a woman asks you, why do you have to lie? Yeah. When you get up and you ask a question back, why is there a sudden silence? Like, there's always a mad silence when you ask the question. Like, a woman asks you, why do you have to lie? When you ask her back, why do you have to lie?
Oh, you think there's a lack of double standards?
No question and nothing. No question and answer. Like, what's the reason that you're asking a man, why do you have to lie? But when you ask a woman, why do you have to lie? You're basically getting the same. Like, let's be realistic. Like, to be honest, everyone's gonna lie, innit? But it's like, bro, what is your actual purpose for lying? When you actually want to understand that. What's that?
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. Yeah, we spoke about that. I think you missed it.
When you start opening your mouth to lie, what's your purpose? When you start saying you got things that you don't have to impress or do these things, why are you lying? for show, right?
These are two different kind of people. Yeah, I don't associate with them, so technically, I can't answer that question. But the only thing I can say, yeah, is that them are some good niggas. You get it, bro. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Cause I don't associate like that.
So you class yourself as an honest, upstanding person?
Who's okay?
I'm not honest. I'm not honest, bro. I'm not honest, bro. I'm gonna be. You get it? I'm not honest, bro. But it's like, bro, I have morals, bro. That's what I can say.
Mm-hmm.
I have morals. There's certain. See me, I'll get all day long. I'll say this live on camera. I don't care if you're a police officer. I don't care if this is. Bro, I will lie to a fed all day long. What do you need to know my information for? What do you need to know anything about me for? What you did for my life? I don't know.
Let me put you in the hot
seat. At the end of the day, yeah, it just depends on what you're lying about.
Mm-hmm.
I think
you're in the hot seat. You're in the hot seat.
Why?
No, because you said it. You said it. The camera's on. I don't care who's watching. So
yeah, he was proper excited.
Look, you're shaking now.
I'm not honest. You know what? I'm not an honest person, but I've got morals in it. I'm just gonna be on. I'm just gonna be real. You get? I've got morals. It's just like it just depends on what you need to actually be lying about. Like, yeah, say that, guys. Welcome to the C Kizzy Baby Show. You get it? I told it.
No, but I understand. I get you.
CK's a liar. CK will go on Snap and do the most. So he's portraying an image that he can't keep. So he's lying too.
Damn. What have you got to say? What you got?
Wait, I don't. I think my friend wants to take over. Wait, do you want to take over? So basically,
you're such an idiot. But no, see, this is.
Man, ran away from that one day. I can't lie, bro. I can't lie.
Exactly.
No, I don't.
He's a capper.
I do a lot, but I don't. I do a lot. I can't lie. I'll be honest. I do a lot.
Oh my God, your friend's gonna die.
All right, let me. But no, but 100%. The reason why I let that flow is because sometimes it's good to add a bit of reality to the shows. Just like last time when we filmed the mental health show, and one of the participants, big up my guy Poetic, he was actually going through something at the time, and he kept it real live on camera. I'm due to release that footage as well, for the masses to watch and for us to kind of give a lot of information out there in terms of situations that can happen. But I like to showcase what you think as well, CK, because I feel like you are part of a reality as well. And there's obviously going to be other people that are your age that have gone through similar things that you're going through, or they have friends like you or friends like people that you're explaining, you know what I'm saying? So right. I think it's very interesting to see the reality of someone from the young generation, someone that's a bit, I always class you as the hyper lively, erratic guy, you feel me? But I like to show the realness because you're going to say what you're going to say, then you got people that are much older, or Jamila's slightly older, and then me and Alyssa are quite much older. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate that, and that's why we're here to kind of
the perspective.
Hear the perspective, and then we can now give advice on what we think or how we think we should address any issues. If you're doing something right, we're going to talk about it. If you're doing something wrong, we're going to give our opinion on how you can do that better and stuff like that. So, and it helps people that are watching, people can learn different perspectives, and at the same time, people can relate to stuff if they need advice themselves. There might be a young person that's scared to write a comment right now, or scared to even be on the show, but you can represent those people. So I always like to have a good diverse amount of people on the show, you feel me? But even just summarizing everything you're saying, go on.
Personally, I don't even think I'll speak for everyone else. I just
say,
I give more of an insight. Give more of an insight of how I would see reality and hope. And when I mean I hope, I say this with the biggest of hopes. I hope other people can understand or kind of relate to some way.
But to pause you right there, that's what I'm saying. You come with a standpoint where to your ideologies, you don't have to lie. It's best to be honest. Obviously, when it comes to like trolling and Snapchat, you're going to play a certain role online. It's like clickbait. people use clickbait on social media just to grab people's attention, but it's a thing that you do. You know, you might put a picture with you and somebody, but you're not really with that person and whatever. So within reason, you do what you got to do, innit? But what I like is that the people that are your age can see that, raw, you know what? I don't really have to lie. CK is my age and he doesn't lie. You know what I mean? Obviously, life's not black and white like that, but I would hope that we can touch some people in a way that they can feel, you know, what I'm saying, this sounds mad, but I hope that the message that CK is providing can reach the right people. Because if I say touch and feel, you know, I'm going to get clipped and people are going to start pause police and all of that. You know, it sounds a bit mad. You feel me? So, pause police is active, man. It's got me saying pause for everything. Magpies here says, this is going back to what we said earlier. Big up Magpies as well. I would lie to my girl if it wasn't that big of a deal. I'd just hide it. If I drank drive, I'd hope she don't find out. Okay, so in those aspects, it goes back to what I'm saying about guys being embarrassed about certain things or not too proud of certain moments. But within reason, be honest, man. But I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Big up DJ Jacob. Go on, Alyssa. Yeah, go on.
I hear you on that, but then it just like for me, I don't know when we talk about
also Alyssa as well. Sorry to cut you off. Alyssa's another example of a lot of things that females might generally do, but she has a different standpoint. So it's also good to just hear someone like Alyssa's point of view and kind of respect it, and you know, see if you can think along those lines as well. But yeah, go
on. For me, like it's just that like when we talk about lying and like the relationship stuff and like hurting each other and all of that extra stuff, I feel like if you just kind of like keep it real from the beginning and you show a person who you really are, then people have that choice or that option to could either continue with you or say like, hey, like this is not for me, or they have that right. You get what I'm saying? Instead of covering those things up, and then you get to a certain point where you're so deep into the relationship that now you're starting to see these habits, you're starting to see these things, and now you're starting to slip up because you've been together for so long. You get what I'm saying? Like that sucks just as bad too. I guess that's why I couldn't put into words earlier why the small lies matter, because the small stuff is just like personality traits, things like you said that you might be embarrassed of and stuff like that. But like if we do everything together, right, which the podcast we had last week was what, sharing utensils, hygiene and all of that stuff for couples, right? So like if you're gonna share stuff in the hygienic way and like eat off each other and do all of that stuff and have that type of intimacy, like wouldn't honesty and loyalty and knowing that somebody like is just themselves, you get what I'm saying? Like you can't be mad at someone for being themselves. You get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like if people were just more themselves, then they would be able to make more of a better decision of if that's something and a situation that they would want to involve themselves in. But because people lie to each other in the beginning and they try to show the best selves or they try to put on that front, that's how, you know, like I said, you get into the relationship and you realize, wow, like this is actually something that I might not be interested in.
Yeah, just because you lied. Facts. And CK, you got a response to that. Go on.
I can't leave you to another question. It's not even just a response. Yeah, it's a question. So then, like you said, you said you couldn't really answer the questions about why they lie about a small thing. So cool. This is a very, 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 very good question. Very good question. Who lie more? Men and women in relationships, or men and women that are not in relationships?
I like that question. I like that, you know.
Yeah, like, nah, that's a really great question. That's pretty much the point. Like if we take it to relationships, like what we just did, right? Then what I'm saying is valid, right? And what he's asking is valid because it's absolutely true. We already talked about lying because of an emotional reaction, right? You might be nervous, it might benefit you, whatever, right? So in a relationship, it's kind of the same thing. Like, okay, now if you're single, or well, not even single, let's not call it single because we know in this day and age it's not single, right? So you're not in a relationship, right? But
sorry, Alyssa, bath time couldn't hear the question. So what CK asked is, who lies more, men and women in relationships or single men and women? Out of those two groups, who lies more? So is it a thing that people in relationships generally tend to lie more? So that's the kind of direction we're going on. So yeah, sorry, let's go on.
No, you're good. I think I think they like I was saying, they I was just about to say something.
Yeah, sorry, because the way what you're saying pertains to his question, so I had to make sure that Bath Time could understand it. You were basically saying that what he's saying kind of backs up the examples you were given in regards to the fact that you was talking about that being honest with your partners and whatever. Yeah.
But no, but go ahead, bro. I need a second.
You're good. Bath Time says, of course, it's out of relationships, less to lose, risk reward higher. Yeah, facts.
I got it. So I think they lie about different things. I think single men and women lie more so about their appearance and their status and that's their image. I think people in relationship lie more about intimate things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, men, I can't lie. People in relationships, it's like, I've come across this before, you got girls in relationships, that pretend like say they're not. Like, what's that all about?
Slow it down for the viewers as well, CK, because I think you talk quite fast, innit? So people are not catching what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's like, bro, how can I put it? Yeah. See, some girls in relationships, they lie about being in relationships. Same way about some guys that are not in relationships. Lie about being in relationships. Or
I was gonna say that some people will lie that they are single and they're not, and vice versa. Some people that are single might tell someone they're in a relationship, but they're not. You know what I mean? Just to look a certain way.
Being honest, I'm being real to the T. I'm a human being. I'm not no Martian. I'm not from space. I'm not from Venus. I'm not from none of that. So I've done it before. I've lied about not being in a relationship when I'm in a relationship, or being in a relationship when I don't like. You get it? But it's like, I don't know why I've lied about it. I'll be honest.
Was you not happy? Maybe at the time you weren't happy.
Right.
No, but that's the thing. How would I know if I'm happy or not, bro? I've just started life.
Because if you were happy, you wouldn't be distracted.
Yeah. But let me say, a human mind can get distracted by the littlest things. But a fly can go past you, you can get distracted by that fly, and bro, you can do something so important. You know that? Like, think about it. But it's real life, bro. Like, bro, we can get distracted by just the littlest things. Like, it's like, but why? I've always asked myself, why have I always had to lie about that?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, maybe I can help that answer because I'm older and I can kind of weave in a bit of what Alyssa just said as well. If you're happy, you're happy, but at the same time, sometimes you don't know what happiness is in hindsight when you get happy. When someone else makes you happier, then you look back and think, hold on, back then I wasn't happy. But what I would say is look at what the situation is now. Let's say, for example, you are with a female or you're seeing a female or whatever. Think about what you want in that relationship. And if you're getting what you want and obviously meeting her in the middle with what she wants and you're happy with that, you're happy. If there's things that are happening within the relationship that you're not happy with, or you feel like certain things are not going the way it should, then obviously you're not fully happy. So you need to kind of look at what you're expecting and look at what's realistic and then kind of weigh it up as well. But I wanted to ask you, CK, King T, Charla, big up as well. I can see he knows Bath Time as well. Big up yourself, my bro. Hope you're subscribed. And you know that subscribe button. I hope you put the post notifications so, when I go live, you get a little, your phone makes a little noise. But yeah, you say man them lie more. No doubt. We lie unprovoked.
Can't lie.
So CK, you said females lie more. King T saying, nah, brother. Man them lie more. They lie unprovoked. What's your perspective?
I have to agree.
Interesting.
Bro, you know what it is, bro. Don't get me wrong. Women have, like I said before, women didn't lie as much as they did now back in the day. Do you get? It's only because now lying becomes such a big trend in the world. Yeah, it's just they just follow the refix. You get? Like, let's be realistic. Just like, bro, I'll be honest. Yeah, bro, he's right, bro. Bro's right, bro. Niggas lie more than girls, but it's like, I don't know. It's just. What's your reason for lying? That's always gonna be the main question in my head.
All right, cool. Let me add a bit of context to that. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, this goes back to what Alyssa said then. So, she made a. Let me. I'm gonna bring up what she said, and let me know if that makes it make more sense for you. Because you just said here, men lie more than women, but you just don't know why. What's the reason? Alyssa made a point earlier, and she said that men are more tend to lie about petty things. Like, for example, they went to go and see somebody, but they told the female they're going to the barbershop or whatever. They were meant to go here, but they said they've gone there. Petty things. So if I add that into the context, do you agree? Do you feel like it's the petty things that men lie about? Give me an example of a petty thing that you've lied about back in the day. To a female, should I say, or whatever in general.
Hey, Jesus.
I couldn't think of one either.
Say,
can't
alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let me give it.
I can give. I do have one example. Give a fair example. Yeah, cool.
Live would be crazy.
Let's put it this way. One time I told my baby mom, yeah, man's going out with the man them. Bro, I wanted to go get my piercing, bro. I'll be real from like, bro. And the only reason I went to go, the reason I lied and told her, yeah, I was going to go I went to go do that, yeah, it's because like, bro, she didn't like the girl that was doing it, innit? So it's like, bro, it's like, at the end of the day,
interesting.
Man, it's like, it just depends on what you lie about. That's
interesting.
You get calm. You don't always have to be going to do something bad. You don't have to be doing something like wrong or unfaithful. But it's just like, what's the reason you're lying, bro?
Alyssa, what's your response to that?
Hey, it's not.
Well, what's the reason you're lying?
So he just said, yeah, for people that didn't hear what he said, and I'm going to get to the comments in a minute as well. An example is when he lied to his significant other that he was going out with the man them. He was going out with the boys, but in this is going to be very interesting. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah. In reality, he went to go and get a piercing. But the reason why he lied about the piercing is because the person he was getting it from, his significant other, did not like. So I want to know your perspective on that.
Oh, okay. So listen, like, it depends how long we've been together, but like, there's no way you're going behind my back to the ops to go get a piercing when there's 50 million people on this planet who can fucking pierce you. And there's no way you're going to tell me that you went there to go get a fucking piercing. And that's the reason why you had to go to that specific person. And if it was really about money, I could have paid it for you if you wouldn't have fucking lied about it. So, like, nah, we don't do the oppie shit around here. Like, I'm not saying that you have to dislike everybody I dislike or, like, I have to dislike everybody you dislike. But, like, we have to, like, who we communicate with, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can't be out here communicating with people and we're not on the same page. Like, okay, they don't like me, I don't like them, I don't like my people don't like whatever. It still comes down to the fact of, like, we need to be honest with each other about our circle, because at the end of the day, when our backs are together, like, it's us. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, and how can somebody, like, be with you and let people and watch people disrespect you? Like, anybody who really cares about you is not going to be able to hold a relationship with someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. It just all right.
Let me chime in. I think it depends on the reason why she doesn't like that person.
Okay, right. Like, what if it's family?
If it's petty, like, oh, I just don't. Petty for me is, I just don't like the look of her, or I feel like she likes you, or I feel like you might like her, like things like that.
Okay, hold on. But what if that's a valid thing, though? But what if that's a valid emotion? Like, what if the woman is saying, I feel like this makes me feel like this? Then that's what? Where you then communicate. I'm not trying to justify the lie, because I'm the opposite. I'm gonna explain to you that this is why I'm gonna go, and I feel like to some degree you can't control me. Like, you either trust me or you don't, innit? If there's something like, for example, the person's an ex or something like that, like you've done something with that person, you've got history, or there's been some sort of evidence to show that it's not just that you're going for, then I can understand that. But if it's a thing where I'm innocently going there, and maybe at the time that person's one of the best at doing what they're doing, it's convenient for me rather than having to look around and a lot of people that I know have gone there, so it's valid work. No, you haven't because in my opinion, yeah, if that, okay, do you know what it's like? Yeah, that's like me going to the hairdresser, but you don't like that hairdresser because let's say for this,
No, but it's the same thing. There's many hairdressers out there. There's thousands of hairdressers out there. No,
it's different though. I'm not saying
the other day.
It's not about what the because
bro.
what you guys are expressing right now is the action. The action is getting the piercing. The action is getting your hair done. The action, right? We're not talking about the action. We're talking about the relationship that you have with the person who's
that's what I'm saying.
The service. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Different.
Yeah. I agree with you, Alyssa. But if there's something connecting you to that person and respectfully going to that person is kind of a slap in the face to your partner.
So why
I understand
are you lying
that.
about it? If that person means something to you and you're not going to give up them in your life and the other person has a problem, you can either resolve the issue or you have to make a choice.
Okay, so let's say...
I can't lie to you. I don't agree with that.
Go on. Talk the things.
It depends on the issue, though.
You not debate.
You know what it is, yeah? No, it's not even a stretch, innit? It's not even a stretch, innit? Yeah? Basically, man's been through this before, yeah? It's like, bro, I can get up and I can tell you with the whole of my heart and be completely honest, but it's can you handle it? It's like, really and truly, yeah? You're the one that's going to be upset about it. You're the one that's going to be vexed that I want to go do this. I'm not. Let me say, I'm still going to benefit regardless whether you're upset or you're not. Because really and truly, you're just going to be pissed off for the time being. You're still going to come back. Do you get it? It's just the fact of the matter is, can you handle the question? I don't mind being honest, yeah. But it's the fact of the matter is you're based on you, how you are, and how I know you, or you get it. It's like, bro, I don't think you can handle the truth. That's what it is. That's why we lie.
I hear you.
That's why we lie about little shit like that, I should say.
What I'm saying is that there's levels to this shit, though. You understand what I'm trying to say? If it's not serious and it's not deep, there's no need to lie about what you're doing, whether I get along with someone or like them or don't like them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Or you don't like them or whatever the case may be. There's no reason to lie. Like, if somebody is in your life, you get what I'm saying? Then they're in your life. Like, but it comes down to petty stuff too, like what you were saying. If it's just, oh, I don't like her because of her hair or her attitude, and you've never genuinely given that person a chance, and there's no real history there, and nothing has been happening, there's no text behind closed doors, you haven't had an experience to feel how you feel, then absolutely you're just being petty. Now you should paranoid. Right. Now it should flip onto you as the person in your relationship should still make a decision off of if you want to deal with someone who is insecure like that. You understand what I'm trying to say? And then ask yourself, okay, do I want to go my whole life making connections with people and having to lie about where I'm at? No, you want to be with someone who genuinely accepts the fact that you are able to make friends and they're going to trust you. And as long as you respect them and it's maintainable, you can do whatever you want to do. That's not the issue.
You're going to find people like that, though.
Right. But when the issue gets deeper in some relationships, even with family and stuff, betrayal is a real thing, is what I'm trying to say. So there is levels to it. There's levels to some women being insecure and not in her grown woman phase yet and just traumatized from the last man who cheated on her 50 times versus the woman who has your back. You've been there, you're doing stuff, you know what I mean? And then you guys fall into a situation where something happens and it really does fall out. You don't have that conversation. You go behind her back. I'm not saying that you can't hold a relationship. What I'm saying is that you owe it to that person to be honest with them about what you're going to do, because that's an experience you guys went through together. So if you make the move without having the conversation, then you're going to make the same person you just defended feel like they can't trust you. It falls apart.
Yeah. And in the long term, it don't work out. And that's where I was going to get to. Unfortunately, CK, you used a real life example, and I'm going to kind of put you in the hot seat here. I don't think so. Don't worry, within reason, innit? I don't lose composure when I'm live.
Hey, bro.
But what I wanted to ask you, obviously you're saying it live because your significant other must know by now, isn't it? That was what's happened. No, you're not going to say it live and then she didn't know that it was the piss.
Bro, whether she knew or not. But you know, with me, yeah, I got up. Yeah, remember say this is YouTube, so regardless of whether she knew or didn't do, she's gonna find out. So really and truly, I'm not having to worry.
A woman's intuition is no joke.
Just free, bro. This is 2023. Yeah, remember say this year is all about seeing the change. Yeah, bro. Like I'm showing you, it's all about change this year. Man.
So what's gonna
change you, man?
So that did she did you tell her in the end?
Yeah, obviously she found out, but it's just.
And what was her reaction when she found out?
Oh, she was there. I'll be honest. I say upset was an understatement. I'm just gonna say upset, innit? But just she was upset, innit? But it's like I just didn't care.
Was the reasons
I just didn't care.
Was the reasons she didn't want to go there valid in your opinion?
To be honest, bro, women are gonna always say this. Yeah, the jealousy. It's the jealousy, bro. So it's like, bro. To be honest,
jealousy is the root.
It's never gonna be valid. To me personally, it's never going to be valid because jealousy, everyone's got jealousy. Even me, I've got jealousy, but it's like I don't have to control my jealousy. That's why I don't care about jealousy. Do you get?
So,
what are you getting jealous for?
Hold on. What did Bath Time here say? In life, the only person that will be honest with you, including yourself, should be your partner. Yeah, that's basically what Alyssa's been echoing all this time. And he's talking about a joke that he made. Yeah, I noticed it later, Bath Time. Apologies, bro. But CK, so cool. So, what would be a valid reason to lie to your missus about where you're going in regards to the whole situation with the Pearson? What could she say that's valid that you can say, okay, you know what, cool, I'm not even going to go there and pretend I didn't. So you went against what she requested and you lied to her so you can go and get the Pearson, innit? What could she say that's valid?
I can't say the only thing. I can't say the only thing that's valid, but one of the things that could be valid is maybe that girl was lucky. At the end of the day, you don't know until you go there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know.
So the person that did your the person that did your Pearson, have you got history with that person?
No, I've got history with that virgin, but not her.
Okay, so are you allowed to get into the specific? Are you allowed to get into the specifics? Are you allowed to get into the specifics of why she didn't want you to go Pearsons from her? Without having to go into much detail, just so I can understand the context. Was it to do with jealousy, like she felt like you liked the girl, or she didn't like the girl, or what was it to do with?
Oh no, she was a jealous. She was always a jealous girl. That's it. She is. But she just didn't want me around anyone. Like,
okay, cool.
I'm gonna put it this way. Yeah, there was a time I wasn't even allowed to see my cousin. Bro.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're going deep now. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Because there's a comment that Bath Time said here when he was like, "Raw, your life situations." Magpies here says, "Oh no, that's Bath Time. If she doesn't trust a friend of yours and you're lying, saying you're going to do something else because you don't want her getting worried." Yeah, that's basically what CK did. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's such a stupid lie. Just lie about the person that pierced you, not going out with Amanda. Yeah, it's crazy, man. We're gonna close out soon, people, man. But listen, like the video, people, man. Yeah, that's petty, innit? We got 15 likes, man. Can we get 20?
Yeah, bro.
Can we get 20? Let me see here. There's some comments I starred earlier. Bath Time says here, you ever see things like Blackadder or Comedia, that art stuff, Rhino? In some cultures, especially Chile, lying to upper classes is seen as intelligence. Yeah, that's true. Some things are structured lies because of how they want to control the society, especially in certain countries. So, 100%. Magpie says, oh yes, I read that one as well. Going back to this one. So, CK, what's the best lie you've ever told?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Come on, gifted check. Big up.
That's a good question.
And let me know in the comments as well, guys. What's the best lies you guys have ever told as well? Right now, I can only see YouTube comments. If you're commenting from Twitch, I think it might come up as well. But yeah, go on, CK. The best lie you've ever told. This is how we're gonna close out. You don't like the video, subscribe.
Wait. Now here's where it gets technical. Who am I lying to? Is the question.
Who you're lying to.
Exactly.
Well, we're just talking about who lie more of men and women. So maybe give an example of a situation that you feel like you told a good lie, and maybe if it was a female or another guy, he might have not lied as well. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, this conversation's about who lies more in it.
I don't know. The best lie I've ever told. I don't know. The best lies I've ever told is always blaming something on someone else, bro. Cause it's like, bro, you can't. There's no other better lie than that. There's not really a better lie than that than blaming it on someone else, bro. Let's be realistic. So it's like I don't know. Personally, I don't have a best lie, but it's like if I did, it would just be blaming something on someone else because it's like, bro, hearing my name come out everyone's mouth, yeah, that's jarring, bro. I can't lie. CK did this, CK. No, bro, I'm tired of that, bro. I'm good. I'd rather hear someone else's name do this.
Interesting. Best lie I've ever told. I don't know. How can you kind of define the best lie? Because a lot of it boils down to circumstances and what it is. But I know a lie that I've told is probably like, for example, someone that you don't want to speak to, and you say, "Oh, I didn't see the message." You know, I would say that was more when I was younger, because nowadays I'm very direct. I'm busy, I've seen it, and I was meant to get back to your message, but I haven't had time to respond yet, or it slipped my mind, or I forgot, you know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, I definitely kind of I always used to kind of sugarcoat things like, oh no, I didn't see it, just to spare that person's feelings, you know? That person might feel away like, oh, why isn't Ryan responding to me and whatever? And I might just act like I haven't seen it yet, even though. And an example of why I would lie is because maybe I thought your music was crap. You feel me? Like, so I don't want to let you down yet. So obviously now I'll tell the truth, but I've always told the truth when it comes to feedback of music. But sometimes if I couldn't be bothered to just give you that, like even tell you, oh, you know what, I couldn't even bother to listen to you because you're so rubbish, I'll minimalize it first and say, oh, I didn't see your message, my bad. And then eventually I'll say, okay, this is what I think. But some people are so terrible.
I've lied that they don't in my younger age, but
they don't deserve that attention.
Bro, what man does that shit? So
listen,
funny,
this like, Fanta, I'm putting you guys on.
Bro, when I first started up with
Fanta lychee, fam, mad. Go on, CK.
I was looking at, bro, yeah. Hey, look, when I first started working with Rhino, yeah, bro, when I was Rhino's like protege, but I first.
Oh yeah, this is a good story.
Do you think, bro? It's like, bro, people will come giving feedbacks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like they'll come asking, yeah, oh Rhino, what do you think of this? Yeah, it's like, bro has to sit down. He has to ask. He has to look around for a hot second. Yeah, he has to play the song like twice, 3 times. Yeah, it's like, bro, he already knows the song. You shit, bro. It's like he doesn't want to get out of the stage. He's thinking of his nice way to tell you, bro. It's like he's like, cool, say nothing. Yeah, what I think you should do. Yeah, I think you should go home, work on this. Yeah, bring it back here, and then come back here with a couple more.
Nah. You're misrepresenting me. Listen, I know a song's dead, but I'm going to give them active steps to improve. Obviously, if they're going to only improve by 5% because they're so rubbish, I'm still going to tell you how you can improve 5%. But whereas CK is saying, just tell him he's got no hope and he should stick to his day job. But I've told a lot of people to actually stick to their day job before as well. But some people think that's rude, isn't it? So I kind of refrain from doing that. Yeah, literally. I'm very direct. But even Bath Time saying that my best lie was telling him I was going to come on the Agenda channel. Watch this. Watch this. Do you know why this is so crazy? Hey, Bath Time, you tried to throw me under the bus, yeah? We're going to bring up some receipts quickly.
No, that's the Agenda channel.
Watch this. No, there's a channel called Agenda. So he's not trying to be sarcastic.
I know.
So I got a message from someone representing the Man United agenda, and I was told, "How am I doing? This is the channel, and would I be able to come on the channel?" I didn't respond to that message till like probably a month after because I didn't see it, And Twitter, I've already started being more active on Twitter in the last couple of months. I've responded to that message and I haven't got no reply for like 2 months. 2 months. I ain't had a reply. I said, how am I only seeing this? My bad. Definitely not intentional. I'm down to feature on your channel. And this channel is the Agenda channel. And I haven't got a response bath time. So let your people know at the Agenda that Rhino's down to feature on the channel, but he hasn't got a response yet. But yeah, big up Bath Time. Bath Time's he's got a lot of humor. I like it, man. He adds a lot of flavor to the channel still. Last comment, we're gonna close out. The best lie I've ever told is I support. Oh my god. Oh, magpies. Magpies.
Bro, I'll give it to you.
I can't keep up with. I can't keep up with magpies.
You know it's not even about. You know hey, you know what it is? No, you know what it is, but it's got to be the best. Like I'd have no.
Nah, sorry. I need to put a disclaimer out. Let me put a disclaimer out quickly because I don't want no trouble, bro. Give me 1 second.
Listen, yeah. And that can't take certain things. Like for viewers that can't hear certain things and stuff, don't think I'm being discriminative. Don't think because you get it, bro. For youth, I guarantee you, if 2 lesbians came to me right now and told me they wanted to, let's go to the gym. You get it. No, there's not have nothing against them. It's just like guys, like males, get it, bro. Keep yourself to yourself. Women, of course, all day long. Yo, studs, come, let's go, button sniff, bro, have a drink, whatnot. You get it, bro, that's fine. That's that, bro. When it comes to the first and that, bro, let's just keep the distance. Yeah, like you get it. We can vibe from a distance, but it's like, bro, I can't really, because it's like, bro, man, they say put it like you find a straight man in a gay club, you're gonna think he's straight. You get it, like, bro. That's what I'm saying. I have no discrimination.
This is all your opinion, innit? So I'm just not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Half time to ask you your question.
Guys can stay that way. I don't mind for the ladies. You get it? What if they? No, what kind of freakiness is this, man? Yo, fire for this, man. Yo. John Star, fire for that, you know. Bombard.
Hey. Magpies, yeah. Magpies never fails with his outlandish comments. I hear that. You're basically saying you've got nothing against the community. I hear that. I hear you. Say that again. Your voice, your microphone's cutting up.
I think he's cutting out in that. Yeah, I said I've got nothing against them. Like, I will never have anything against them. But it's like, bro, as long as we in the station that we should be apart. Like, I don't mind having a conversation with you and you're over there, I'm over here. There's a 2 meter distance. What? That's fine. No problem. You get everyone's entitled to have a conversation. But all of that close business, I'm not in that. Sorry. Like, I take my.
So you're basically saying you don't have an issue with you don't have an issue with that section of people, but it just depends on if it's a male or female. Basically, that's basically what you're saying. All right, cool, man. Listen, I'm gonna close up anyway, man.
Because if a gay person can't see you, tell them that. Definitely, bro. This conversation was productive. Thank you for everyone for joining in. Obviously, you get like we didn't have everyone here today when the actual opinions could actually mean you get because it's like, bro, there are people like Hannah, Firms, well, the guys like G20, bro, that they would have had, well, you get they would have had stuff to say. Even G20, I know, innit? But obviously, still thankful for everyone for tuning in. Bro, next topic. What's the next topic though?
I want to do the UK versus US girls topic. I'm gonna actually plan it. I've been so busy, so I haven't had time to actually gather the people together and set a date for Sunday. You know what I mean? But yeah, most definitely.
If anything, we'll touch base and then we'll talk about that, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, people, listen, man. For those of you that are still in the chat, please subscribe. If you haven't already, please put post notifications on. Follow me on Rhino Mgtv. Bath time, 100%. I got to hype up that show. I might even plan it 2 weeks ahead. You know what I'm saying? Save it. Yeah. That's true. To your goals, that's a banger. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's definitely a way I can look at it. Unless it might be a show where I hype it up so much and it becomes one of the biggest shows on the channel, you know. But we'll see. I'll think about it. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, put post notifications on. If you haven't liked the video already, leave a like on the video, please. Big up CK, big up Alyssa, big up Jamila for showing up. Big up everyone else that took part in the comments as well. Shout outs to the old gang. They're always in the comments. Big up people like Gifted Chick, Sash. Who else have we got here? Waki as always. Demon Wins. Klopp's Hamstring. Big up. Patrick 49ers. Oh yeah, I think did I miss out this comment? No, I didn't. I got you, bro. L. Crazy, Samantha. All you guys are always here every Sunday without fail, so I appreciate you guys. L. Crazy, yeah. Who else? Yeah, everyone. Bath time. Big up you guys, man. I appreciate you guys as well. CB. You guys are always here supporting. So Triple Tray as well. That's about it. Delay as well. Staffy. Yeah, Mr. T. Big up everyone, man. Everyone. USA Tech. You guys are always here supporting. Magpies. So next Sunday we'll be here 9 p.m. I'll let you guys know the topic closer to the date. I might do a football podcast straight after this because I haven't gone over my reflection of the Gandalf as well. Footy Fanatics FC. Make sure you subscribe to Footy Fanatics FC. Big up Jada in the building as well. She missed the show. Yeah, it was a big show. Big up Jada. She's always here every show. She's always here. So I appreciate that support as well. Big up everybody, man. It was a very good show, man. Very, very, very good show, man. Bath Time says, yeah, do the Palace. Yeah, I need to do my Palace. I need to talk about it. Yeah, maybe me and you, Bath Time, can talk about it after this. I have to kind of go to bed early. I've got run-ins to do in the morning, but I might squeeze a quick half an hour. If anything, I'll do it tomorrow, but I don't want to leave it too long after the game. But then it might be good for me to do that, and then I can include other topics in it. You know, maybe we could talk about the whole situation with everyone wanting Ten Hag out and all of that. Maybe I can do like a double show. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Big up, love as always. CK, thank you for coming. Thank you for pause. Thank you for showing yourself on camera as well and all of that stuff as well. Hopefully we see you more. You know, give that young perspective. You feel me? That's what we like. You get me? Even if it's wild and outrageous. But do you know what it is, CK? I don't think Magpies is the best. Magpies, he says some outrageous stuff. Like,
he's funny,
you know? Nah, no worries, Bath Time, man. No worries. What do you say, CK? Sorry.
No, he's funny still. No, Magpie's funny still. Like,
yeah, he's hilarious. Like, I think he's younger than you still. He's like 18 or 17. He's young still. Yeah.
No shit, fam.
But it's a perspective as well. If someone like Kim says something at that age, it makes me think, okay, does everyone else think he's that way? Let me educate them. That's why I don't mind having a diverse amount of people on here with different ages. You feel me? So, yeah, man.
Bro, the more comments that come, the more to laugh about. But yeah, definitely, bro. Guys, you can catch man Insta, CKids, Snapchat, CKids24s. Always see man's out.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Make sure you guys follow CK. He's got the mind of a 37-year-old taxi driver. Oh my
you know what's so
gosh.
funny, bro? I can't lie. I wanted to be a taxi driver when I was a kid at one point. I saw Yellow Taxi. I saw what's that show called? Taxi, bro. That movie Taxi, bro. I was like, yeah.
All right, guys, we're out. Peace.